Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Sealed Saturdays. It is Saturday, May 8th, and today we're going to school with Strixhaven. Strixhaven is the newest Magic expansion, and it's centered around 5 different schools, each with different themes. This week we're going to explore the school of Silverquill. This school is based around +1/+1 counters and flying creatures, so the goal will be to build our deck around that archetype. I'll open one pre-release kit, which contains 5 random packs, a promo card, and a theme booster for this school. Now let's open this and see what we can do. Let's see, our promo card is Poppy the Ghost Forge. That card is actually very, very, very good. It is a very awesome card as it brings back your creatures over and over again. So this here is our theme booster and 5 random packs. This is what we're going to build our sealed deck with. And we're almost definitely going to be flashing this Hoffery. As whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile it. If you do, create a token to copy the creature except it's a spirit. And then when this creature there's a battlefield, you return the exiled card to your graveyard. And it also gives all spirits +1/+1 and trample and haste. So it's really, really good. The silver is called Pride Mage. This is the Pledge Mage. So you always get a Pledge Mage in every one of these. You always get the the campus land, and you always get the lesson for each thing. And the rest of the pack is pretty random. So we've got Rise of Extus, which is a nice removal spell, and this Owlin Shield Mage, which is a 3/3 flying with Ward, which is one of the new mechanics of the set. Leech Fanatic, that one's okay. Exhilarating Elocution. That one also I think is okay. Expanded Anatomy is a nice lesson. We're going to keep those on our sideboard. Because the learn mechanic lets us pick those up. Eager First Year, sure. Secret Rendezvous is a terrible card, I think, because it's you and each opponent. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. That seems pretty bad. Mage Hunter. Whenever an opponent casts or copies an instant sorcery spell, they lose 1 life. That seems really, really strong. Killing a Duelist, which is 2/2 lifelink menace. Spells you cast that target a creature, it costs 2 less to cast. That seems really strong too. We're going to include that. Dramatic Finale. Creature tokens get +1/+1. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a 2/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. This ability triggers only once each turn. That seems really strong. We're definitely including that. You get 2 tokens and one of the MD cards. So our theme booster is actually pretty strong for a nice sealed pool. Now, the only thing that's going to take us away from the Silverquill Black-White School is if we open some very good rares. Like, we're definitely going to at least splash this Hoffery. There's lots of mana fixing in this set, and we have a lot of things that are already, like, make spirits. Let's see. Our first pack is a Wandrix Pledge Mage. Make your mark. That one might make it in the deck. I'm just going to separate all the cards for this. I'm going to try and build these as they're intended, which is sticking to the black-white theme in this. Stonebound Mentor, Spined Karok, Promising Dusk Mage. When it dies without a +1/+1 counter, draw a card. That seems like it would make it a Silverquill deck. Expel, a good piece of removal. A Barog Befuddler, Fuming Effigy, Tangle Trap, Expanded Anatomy. Well, that'll go on a learn board. Fracture. This is a very good card. Destroy artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Yeah, that it may or may not see play. Go blank is probably better. Target player discard 2 cards. It's a mind rot. Oh, awesome! We got another. I'm gonna take this fracture to stick it over here to the sideboard. Another killing. Ooh, a Semester's End as well. That's a very good card. Exile any number of target creatures or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of next end step, return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter. I think that's very, very good. Oh yeah, and this set also includes the Mystical Archives, and we pulled a nice Dark Ritual. That's actually a very nice one. That might make the deck. And I think that's also about a $10 card. So I'm going to put it in the sleeve here and put it over here. Deck number 2. We got this Cogwork Archivist. Ooh, another Silverquill Pledge Mage. We'll put that in the deck. Spectacle Mage, a Quandrix Campus, a Curate, Dragon's Approach, Mage Duel, Crushing Disappointment. I really like this card. Each player loses 2 life. You draw 2 cards, so like it's a little bit of burn damage. Aeolus Guardian, 1/4. Pass Summoning. That's just good for the learn thing. Reflective Golem. Whenever you this instant or sorcery that only targets Reflective Golem, you may pay 2, copy that spell, and choose new targets. It's not bad. That one has potential. Mage Hunter. That's another one we would put right in the deck. We already have one. Rip Apart is probably one of the best uncommons in the set. 3 damage to target creature, planeswalker, destroy target artifact, enchantment. That one's also very strong. We got a Vine Glimmer Snarl and a Claim the Firstborn. Okay. I'm going to claim the Firstborn over here with the Snarl. And yeah, this MDFC token, I'm just going to put it right in my pile. Haven't seen a whole lot in the high-end rares. With the dramatic finale, which is very nice, and the well, hopefully. Pack number 3, we've got a Biblioplex Assistant. Biblioplex Assistant enters the battlefield, put up the 1 instant or sorcery card from your game to your library. It seems okay. Relic Sloth. Infused with Vitality. Vortex Runner. Heated Debates. Springmare Servant. Spectre of the Fens. 2/3 flying that can drain. I think that one will probably make the deck. Ageless Guardian, a Resculpt, Spirit Summoning is a nice sideboard. Plumb the Forbidden. As an additional cost to spell, you may sacrifice 1 or more creatures. When you do, copy the spell for each creature sacrificed this way. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. That one might make it. That one seems okay. Lorehold Excavation. Okay. Mercurial Transformation. Okay. Hey, Wandering Archaic. This card is amazing. Whenever an opponent casts an sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may choose new. You get to copy it and choose new targets. Oh, put the Adventurous Impulse over there. Useless card. But this card is very, very good, and it will definitely make the deck. Copy your opponent's. Like your opponent goes to remove your thing, you get to remove their thing. That seems awesome. It's also worth about $20. So we've done quite well on this kit already. Like Dark Ritual, Wandering Archaic. Like Dark Ritual into like anything is pretty awesome. Yeah, Square Up. Stonebound Mentor. Another Make Your Mark. I'm gonna put that in the pile. Actually, I don't know about Make Your Mark. We may or may not keep that. Leech Fanatic. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play those. Combat Professor. That one's really good. It's a 2/3 flying at the beginning of combat on your turn. Turn creature you control gains +1/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn. So Soothsaying Adept, Pillow Drop Warden, Scurried Colony, Fractal Summoning, Overgrown Arch, Devouring Tendrils, Team Pennant. I think this card is awesome in draft. Equip creature gets +1/+1 and has Vigilance and Trample. And equip creature token only costs 1. That seems awesome. Elemental Expressionist. Okay, that makes things into other things. It's not terrible. And an Infuriate. Ooh, and a Foil Eureka Moment. That's shiny. Sparkle, sparkle. And then we have one more pack. One more pack. We got a Eureka Moment. A Lorehold Campus. That one's going to make the deck because we want to splash this Ghost Form. Biomathematician. This Ghost Forge. Moldering Carlock. Resculpt. Heated Debate. Big Play. Novice Dissector. I don't think that one will make it. Beaming Defense I kind of like. Inkling Summoning, yes. Ooh, Dina Soulstepper. That's pretty good. Necrotic Fumes. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature you control. Exile creature planeswalker. But it's a lesson, so you can put it on with our other learned spells. Expressive Iteration is fantastic as an uncommon. Verdant Mastery. You may pay 3 green, search your library up to 4 basic lands. Okay, that doesn't seem great. Swords. We got Swords to Plowshares. That makes the deck 100%. Okay. Well, that's a lot of very colorful cards in our deck here. Now, I guess it's time to cut stuff. As is always the case. So we'll put these off to the side. We'll put these rares off to the side that we're probably not going to play any of these. They're very blue-greeny. They're not particularly good in our deck. This pile of learn cards. There's a pile of things we can fetch with the learn mechanic. And we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27. 27 cards. So we have 4 cuts to make. 4 cuts. Well, the Promising Dusk Mage is one that needs to die with counters on it, so I'm going to cut a creature. That one may be it. I think the Pledge Mages are good. I think the Go Blank is nice. The Mage Hunters are the ones that whenever an opponent casts spells, they get drained, so that seems great. Spectre of the Fen seems fine. Crushing Disappointment seems fine. Semester's End is a maybe. It's like, worst case, it's a protection spell. That makes your thing bigger. Dramatic Finale seems amazing, especially with the Ghost Forge. This actually seems like it's not great. The Shield Mage seems great. Ghost Forge for sure. The Archaic for sure. So like I think I want to cut these 2 cards and like maybe one Make Your Mark. Although it is very nice to be able to make your mark with the... And like the ritual just lets us like... First turn ritual go blank would be amazing. I think maybe the Plumb the Forbidden doesn't fit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 24. 1 card short. 1 more cut to make. Semester's End. 1 common pile or common pile. 1 more cut. Maybe one of these Make Your Marks isn't going to make it, because we don't have a ton of removal, right? Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Take out one of these Make Your Marks. And then land-wise, I want a handy land box. I think I want at least 2 mountains, maybe? Yeah. 2 mountains, 1 mountain. Probably 1 mountain is enough. And then a bunch of plains and swamps. It's so thankfully with the guild kits, you always are going to end up with at least 1 dual land, which is really good. I really do like that they give you a little bit of mana fixing no matter what. Now this has 2 cycles of dual lands, both in the common and uncommon slots. So, or sorry, common and rare slots. So odds of ending up with the mana in the limited set's pretty good. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 1 more plains. That is super easy. We actually have 1 more white source in the deck than black sources, but I think that's okay. We only ever need 1 black. Thanks to all this hybrid mana. So thanks to all this hybrid mana, we actually only need 1 black. So I think 7, 7, and 3 is plenty. The dramatic finale is difficult to cast. We just basically need 4 lands as long as we don't have basic mountain. We're fine. And then learn stuff, we've got Rise, and I think that's it. I think that's all we have for learning. Alright, any more learn cards? Nope, not there. Number 4 drop slot. I found this set would be very like 3 and 4 drop heavy. And the Pledge Mages are almost exclusively all 3 drops, with the exception of the Witherbloom one, I believe is a 5. Yeah, we only have the 1 learn spell. There's only the one learn spell with the rise, so like that's very selective tutor for our sideboard. So we may actually consider something here. Like the problem is they're all 3-drops, right? Like these are all 3-drops, and 3-drops already have a lot. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. That's our deck for this week. For next week, I'll be exploring another school at Strixhaven, and be sure to like, subscribe, and check back.